Just a quick one, guys, before we get into today's video. We have released our July drop. We have the Liverpool Originals t-shirts, along with the We've Conquered All of Europe t-shirts. Do browse the new collection by going down into the link in the description or going to copyclothing.com. Anyway, let's get into today's video. And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Guys, we're trying to get to 50,000 subscribers, so if you haven't already hit the big red button, please consider doing so. And in return, we'll keep you on the straight and narrow of everything with regards to Liverpool Football Club this summer. In today's video, we have got quite a few bits and pieces to discuss, as we're going to be going through the sort of reports linking Diaz with a move away to Saudi Arabia, whilst also going through the Jurgen links, as he's the latest midfielder to be linked with a move to Liverpool this summer. Not only that, we've got an update with regards to Lavia, and we will sort of preview the game tomorrow as Liverpool are back in action for the first time this pre-season. We can go through two potential lineups that you may see. So firstly, let's start with why you're all here. Diaz. Now, Diaz has been a revelation since joining Liverpool despite his injury last season. He really did hit the ground running when he arrived 18 months ago from FC Porto in a deal worth around 50 million quid. Now, I do expect him to have a really good season coming in the upcoming campaign. However, reports in Portugal, the same sort of publicists that broke the story that he was leaving FC Porto to join Liverpool, have stated that Hilal are interested in making a potential swoop for Diaz this summer. Now, I'm not going to say anything's advanced. It's not. It just simply said that they are looking at their options and are looking to potentially make a move for Diaz. I don't think that is going to emerge. I don't think Liverpool would let him go unless it was big, crazy money. However, just with this sort of Saudi Pro League, you can never say never, because they have literally unlimited funds and just seem to, whoever they set their eyes on, they simply just take and buy anyway. I'm just bringing you that, as I said, a very reputable source from Portugal stating that Hilal are interested in Diaz and could make a move for the striker. My take on it, I don't think Diaz will go. I don't think Diaz will want to leave European football, even if he is offered at this point. However, just with this Saudi Pro League, you can just say never, and you can never say never, unfortunately. But that's the latest. It's nothing in terms of nothing advanced or anything like that. Just simply interest at this point. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see if anything else emerges from this report. Now, moving on to the sort of more positive news, if you like. We spoke about Florentino Luis yesterday. We also spoke earlier on today that Liverpool will likely sign another two at least midfielders. They were going to go in probably to get Romeo Lavia before Jordan Henderson and Fabinho were subject to interest from Saudi Arabia. However, there has been sort of loads of names sort of linked over the last sort of couple of days with potential incomings, and now there's another one, this one being Crystal Palace's Jurgen. Jurgen, obviously 23 years old, plays for Crystal Palace, joined from Lens in a move for around £21 million last year, and again is another player that is dubbed Fabinho-esque. Now, as I said, if you watched yesterday's video, we went through Florentino Luis and said that he resembled the Fabinho of 4 years ago. However, the only caveat with his situation is that he has a release clause of around £103 million. This would likely be a more cheaper alternative, if you like, Premier League proven version of Florentino Luis. And as I said, he has been stated that he is very Fabinho-esque and resembles Fabinho. He is also very versatile. He can play as a centre-back whilst also can play an attacking role as well. As I say, he can play all over that sort of the middle of the park, and that's what attracts Liverpool to him. It's just being said at the moment that Liverpool scouts have him high on the radar and are monitoring his situation. As I've been saying this whole transfer window, Liverpool pretty much are Monitor FC and are just currently monitoring a lot of players, not making moves as of yet. But he's the latest. Jurgen, who plays for Crystal Palace, has emerged as the next potential target. Now, going on to Romeo Lavia, he's the one that's been sort of linked with Liverpool for the last sort of month. He was the player before this sort of stuff broke with regards to Jordan Henderson and Fabinho that he was going to be the next player coming in through the door. Liverpool still remain very much interested, but I do have a bit of an update with regards to him, and that is that coming from Arsenal sources, that Arsenal are still very much interested and are in the race for his signature after the acquisition of Jurgen and Declan Rice. They still want to make a move potentially for Romeo Lavia, so it will be a battle at the time of recording between those two teams. Chelsea are also said to have interest in the player, but are currently working on a deal for Moses Caicedo, so it might not be that straight and forward of Liverpool getting Romeo Lavia. As I said, Arsenal reports are stating the club are still interested in the player and could make a move for him this summer. So that's all I've really got for you for transfer news. Just to conclude, Liverpool interested in Dakar, Romeo Lavia still subject to interest from Arsenal, and of course the fairly big news coming out of Portugal from a decent source as well is that Al Hilal in Saudi Arabia are interested in and are monitoring Luis Diaz about potentially could make a move this summer. Again, never say never. I don't think he will leave, but never say never with his Saudi money going about. To finish, guys, on some sort of more positive news, Liverpool back in action tomorrow as they take on, I know I get this one wrong, everyone says in the comment section all the time, I just can't pronounce it. Kalushlur, they're going to be playing them tomorrow in the first sort of pre-season game. They are a Bundesliga 2 outfit, so playing the second tier, and are opening their new stadium. So Liverpool will be the first in the stadium. So Liverpool obviously with a 32-man squad. Read the names that could be involved tomorrow: Alisson, Kelleher, Adrian, Patloga, Jaros, Mrozek. For the goalkeepers, defenders Alexander-Arnold, Bradley, Van Dijk, Konate, Matip, Gomez, Phillips, Quansah, Robertson, Tsimikas, Scanlon. Midfielders are Henderson, McAllister, Szoboszlai, Thiago, Bajcetic, Clark, McConnell, Frondorf, and then forwards are Salah, Nunes, Diaz, Jota, Gakpo, Doak, and Kumas. The players that are ruled out are Thiago and Stefan Bajcetic. Both did travel with the group, but they're still sort of doing their rehabilitation for their injuries from last season, and that has continued into pre-season. The possible 11 for Kalushlur is probably going to be split into two halves, so we'll probably see a starting 11 in one half and then another starting 11 in the other. But as I said, it's probably going to be heavily rotated, like it usually is in pre-season. But as I said, that's it there. Those are the players. There's a 32-man squad that they will likely rotate throughout the game. But Liverpool back in action tomorrow for 5:30 kickoff in Kalusur, live on LFC TV. I'm sure everyone very much excited that Liverpool are back in action again after pretty much over a month now without seeing them. So yeah, the first of a few pre-season games for Liverpool, the first of two in Germany. But Liverpool fans, that's all I've really got for you today. Do let me know your thoughts on Luis Diaz. Can you see a world in which he moves to Saudi Arabia this summer? And Dakar, is he a player that you would like to see the club go and sign this summer transfer window as a replacement for Fabinho? Yes or no? Let me know down there in the comment section below. That brings us to the end of today's video. As always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Remember, we do have Liverpool t-shirts available on our website, so do browse the collection by going down into the link in the description or going to copyclothing.com. Thank you, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Peace.